Good evening, this is your Psychic LG, reporting from the United Kingdom. Is anybody there? Knock once for yes, twice for no. Hello, hello, hello. It's 11:12 p.m. UK time, heading towards the witching hour, and we are going to do your Christmas star signs tonight, all your predictions. Good evening, Stooge. Good evening, Mystery. Hi Tammy on YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Mystery. Hi, everybody. So I believe I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. Give us a 5-5 if you can hear us. Knock, knock if you can hear me. How are you all doing? Merry Christmas to everybody, and I want to say Happy Hanukkah to everybody who celebrates that as well. Oh, thank you. I thought I'd get into the Christmas mode and I'll put my little Christmas jumper on. Susan. Hiya there, Christina. I'll just check this on here. I can't get the heating right, guys. I've got the heating up, I've got the heating down. It's not, hiya, Bjorn. It's not good when you're going through the menopause, you know what I mean? And it's bloody cold out there and you're trying to get the heating right. If you know what I mean. Now give me 2 minutes. I'll see if I've come up live on here. I believe I have. Yes, I've become live. I've become live, should I say. Oh, good evening, Andrea, with the chickens and the chicken farm. How are you doing? Are you sorted for Christmas yet? Is anybody sorted for Christmas yet? You have the mental pause. I've got that as well. Get brain fog, don't you? So, well, I'm nearly done. I've just got some special cards to get and wrap. But it's such a stressful time, guys, isn't it? And I was just talking about this on Sunday night on Twitch, how expensive food is now. It's so expensive. You can only do your best. That's what I see. And for one day, do you know what I mean? It's over and done with in a few hours, you know? So, and I think that with Christmas, it's lost the meaning because people just go crazy with spending. And I think it's more about the birth of Christ, really, isn't it? That's what it's about, and giving. It's about giving, not receiving. It's about giving. Oh, that's nice. Channel number 5. Or should I say Chanel number 5. So we all need miracles. We need miracles across this bloody planet, don't we? It's so expensive, Petra. I've got a very dear friend called Franco. He's Italian. And I don't know if he's watching now. And I'll be doing ghost hunting with him soon. And he always comes and sees us for a reading. And he always brings us a lovely present for Christmas. And he comes with his Italian food parcel of his lovely goodies. He's got a cafe. Oh my God, these gingerbread with the icing on that I had, I nearly eaten through the whole lot. They're just so beautiful. I like all different stuff. I've got quite a sweet tooth. We need a miracle. I'll wait for people to come on, and I'm going to do a healing prayer. This is custom for us Italians. I love the food, you know, I'm a very foodie person, but like I say, I was doing my Christmas shop. I get it ordered because I don't have the time to go and stand in a bloody supermarket in the queues. And the earliest I could get it was the 19th. And I'm just shocked at the prices now. It's really, really shocking. I don't know if you agree, guys, but times are quite hard for people, aren't they? Have you got a sweet tooth, Christina? I do like a savoury. I do like a savoury as well, but if I went to an Italian restaurant, I would have to leave room for a pudding. That's me. Yeah, we just need to keep it low key. You're right, Trisha. And it's about enjoying it for what it really is. Being around them special people. Johnny in the audience has a terrible sweet tooth on Twitch. I'm terrible, me. I'm terrible. I don't think I could go through a day without having a cookie. It's so expensive, Fran, isn't it? And there's been hints from Parliament in the UK telling the Brits to get candles in and torches. Well, what a surprise. What did I say? I said that they were going to do this. They were going to start giving our power cuts just before Christmas, just when we fill our bloody freezers up full of our goodies. Not everybody can afford a generator. People in apartment flats and stuff like that. I just think, oh God, So you just can only do your best. I'm going to have a prep night one night and we're going to talk about it sooner rather than later, because I am getting a little bit worried about what is going on over here in the UK. And I went on with all good intentions to go and do some prepping, but it's just so expensive, and it's like, it's just, where do you start? You know what I mean? Oh, Wookie Bear can't afford presents this year, bless you. Oh yeah, they'll give her a power cut. I'm telling you, they're hinting on it now. They're definitely hinting on it now, because they're sociopaths. They'll try everything, But I will be doing a looking glass at some point. And on Sunday night, head over if you want to. And I do cut stuff as well. I haven't had time to cut it this week. I did announce on Sunday night that I've been unwell. I was sick last week. I had a kidney infection. And I'm just coming into the end of my antibiotics now, but I'm a lot better now. But I was really unwell. I nearly collapsed. I tend to get infections more than viruses. I don't know if it's my blood group. I really don't know. But it's always around about this time of year, something will happen to us. I don't know if it's stress or what. But anyway, I ended up with a kidney infection. And but I had a good doctor, and she's seen it straight away, and we got it sorted. So I haven't had time to do much that I can. But I did put something like a new idea out, and I put it out earlier on YouTube. And it's colour reading, people. So if you like it, you'll have to give us a comment on the other video. And then I'm going to do a spotlight on Rishi Sunak. I'm going to look into him with his colours, because there's something brewing there as well. I don't think he's going to be in for much longer. And I'm just going to go around individual people. I'm going to do Putin. I'm going to do a lot of different people. In situations like the media and the... what's that other thing called? The WE something? I'm going to do all the different situations. Oh yeah, thank you, Fashion. I'm feeling a lot better now, but I couldn't have done this last week. I was very poorly, should I say. I had pajamas on, temperature, that type of thing. Cliff High thinks next year in America the Democrat Party will implode. If so, I bet in part it'll be connected to the hit job. Bloody hell. On Seth Rich, that's coming up. I really don't know, Johnny. I'll have to look into it at some point. The Who. I'll look into them all. So sometimes not everybody likes the long shows. Do you understand? Some people don't have the time. We're not all twitchers. Us twitchers like to go on for 3-4 hours, don't we? But it's all exciting, isn't it? Everything's so exciting, but at the same time, it's very scary. Oh, so 6 Littled in here has been sick with shingles. Oh, bless you. I hope you're feeling a bit better now. That's nasty. You like the long Twitch shows? It's a bit like we have a radio show over here, and I tried to get on it. I was that close for getting a part. Mind you, if I had got it, I wouldn't have been on here, and you would never have known us, unless you'd been living in the Newcastle area. But that was my dream, to be on radio at the time. And we've got something called Night Owls in Newcastle, in the north of the UK, and it goes on all night. And that would be something that I could do. Do you know what I mean? But tonight we're just going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to keep it short and sweet. What we're going to do is we're going to do healing first for everybody. And then we're going to go through the Christmas predictions for everybody, all the star signs. And then I'm going to end it at that. So it's not too long for people. And then that means that I can come off afterwards and edit it and timestamp it possibly for you. Oh yeah, we've got a great Twitch family, haven't we? And it's not that expensive. But like I say, not everybody can do it. So I do clip stuff for people as well. Twitch is great, and I think it's very free speaking. And you know how I ended up on there, because I came off here for a year and I built the most amazing community, and best thing whatever happened, and then I've come back on here. So it was meant to be. How do you find night owls? I really don't know. You could Google it. Try Google it, Night Owls Newcastle upon Tyne, and it'll come up. So I created my own night owls. Apart from the music, I would love to have music on it. We are all night owls on this channel, aren't we? Night Owls Metro Radio, that's right. It's not far away from me. So let's get my coffee. Just reading your comments, yeah? Marie Briggs, oh my goodness, healing for my Rotty, please. End of life care now. Oh, God bless. What's your Rotty called, Marie? So with the star signs, it's going to be your sun and moon rising. So it doesn't have to be a main star sign. It could, like I'm Libra rising and I'm Scorpio, so I read both. Just depends what you feel like. So it'll be sun and moon rising. Have you frozen, Teddy? Does anybody else say he's frozen? Oh, thank you. It's actually got tinkly bits on, but I don't know, twinkly bits, shall I say, but you can't really see it in this light. So we need to look after ourselves, don't we? Happy Hanukkah, Sue. Do you celebrate it, Sue? For everybody out there, all Jewish, happy Hanukkah. Kim, blessings for Uncle Mike entering hospice care. You will get blessings. So what you can do is you can write the names of whoever you need healing for, be it a person's situation, animal, and you will receive the healing. A lot of people are suffering with anxiety, Donna. But everybody who needs the healing, if you write the name and you can write it in the comment section afterwards on YouTube, and you will also receive the healing. I've charged all this up with Reiki before I've come on. Okay. It's a bit like coming to a spiritualist church, isn't it? Isn't it heavy in the air, guys? Isn't it really weird? I mean, I don't know what the energies is like around your neck of the woods, but it's quite strange over here. In fact, it's very strange over here. Today we haven't had a very light day. It's been quite dark all day. It's been one of them dark days before Christmas, as my nana used to say. You've got a poorly hen, Bianca. Oh, what's wrong with her? Blessings to all the animals for what need the healing in this audience tonight. And blessings to people who are suffering with end-of-life illnesses or who are suffering with grief as well. Oh my goodness, Suzanne, I have a new dachshund puppy with a tummy upset. Oh, her name is Boo. Oh, God bless her. Well, little Boo will receive healing tonight. She must have eaten something what's upset her, Sue-Ann. What, like disagreed with her? There's a lot of people. We've got Theta Pinata. Am I pronouncing that right? My son Joe has a crippling anxiety. He won't leave the house now. He's 40. No, he's only 21. It's going up fast. A lot of the younger generation are, because a lot of the younger generation are the violet indigo children, and they're really sensitive, the kids in their 20s and that. They're on a different level to us, you know. And they're so wide open. They come from Archangel Michael. They are very galactic souls. Get him some Sugnite for his bedroom. Get him some rose quartz, amethyst, tiger's eye to keep him balanced. You can keep it in his bedroom. You can wear the Sugnite round his neck or keep it on him, and it will protect him. Sugnite. It's SHUGNITE, I believe. Oh, thank you, me. Okie dokie. Is it Shungite? Shungite. Yeah, honestly, I probably spelt it wrong. Shungite. That's right. SHUNGITE. That'll help your son. Okie dokie, let's start. Got my little bell. I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael, I invoke Archangel Michael. I invoke Archangel Raphael, I invoke Archangel Raphael, I invoke Archangel Raphael. I invoke Archangel Gabriel, I invoke Archangel Gabriel, I invoke Archangel Gabriel. I invoke Archangel Uriel, I invoke Archangel Uriel, I invoke Archangel Uriel. I ask my faithful spirit guides, Jed, White Buffalo, Running Star, Lady Direwolf, E2I, Ra, to come forth to give everybody healing and protection tonight and the comfort that they need. If you are worried about anybody, write the name in the comments section in this stream or afterwards and you will receive the healing. Or anybody or any situation. This circle of light is formed now. With love and light, love and light, love and light. So be it. Amen. Okie dokie. Oh yes, and if you're worried about financial, you can also write your name and you will receive luck. Okay, it's all about the law of attraction. So you've got to feel it, you've got to believe it. You haven't got to get triggered, you haven't got to get pulled into the spiral of negativity. Easier said than done, isn't it? So we've got Shay's Creative Creations in here. Healing for my husband. He has had his leg amputated. God bless him. He will receive the healing. So afterwards, if you write his name in the comment section as well, or as in the stream, and he will receive the healing as well. So I want to send prayers out before we start for everybody who is suffering. And for all the hostages still to come back, with it being Hanukkah today, that all the hostages are returned from Hamas and they are returned safely to their families. For the ones who have suffered, who have lost their loved ones, that they receive healing from God and source. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to the people, the innocent people in Gaza who lost their homes and their lives, getting caught up in this awful war. The little children, that they receive the healing and the blessings and shelter, what they need. And not to mention the little babies who lost their lives in Israel. God love them. I'm going to do a show on Medium and what happens when people are murdered, when they go over, what actually happens to them. I'm going to do lots of different things into the new year, so you need to watch for everything what's coming. Okay? But I'm under the understanding that there is hospitals on the other side, and there is trauma where people are traumatized who aren't ready to go over, and they receive the healing before they transcend on into spirit. We want to send prayers out to the whole world, and I don't know what the update is on the little girl what got stabbed in Ireland. I don't know what's happened to her. If anybody knows, and they can write it in the comment section. But she was attacked with her mother and her siblings and other children, and I believe it was a middle-aged man, I don't know if it was a school teacher, by a knife attack in Ireland, which isn't very good. So let's send prayers out to that little girl as well, because apparently she was critical on life support. I don't know if she's pulled through or not. Somebody said she's brain dead, poor baby. It's awful. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, guys, what it's all about. You have nasty people running a lot round doing nasty things, and then the good people and the innocent children are taken. What's it all about? And then these people, what happens is they get put into prison. Well, over here, and the taxpayers pay to keep them in prison or keep them looked after or whatever. It's just, what's it all about, guys? What is it all about? And, just because I'm a medium, I don't claim to know everything. We all get triggered at some point. And I just think that the world's gone bonkers, and I just think that the evil seems to be rising at the moment. So what we have to do is we have to try and keep faith. It's very important. We have to try and keep faith, because they're just soulless when they do what they do. And of course, there's a holy war going on at the moment as well. And I haven't watched much of the news, but it's not very good at the moment. It's not very good. So I also want to send healing out to the homeless. I was thinking this last week when I was sick and I was in here with the heating blasting and I had a temperature, and I was thinking, oh my God, could you imagine what it would be like to live on the streets in freezing temperatures? It doesn't dread thinking about, does it? It's nobody in this day and age should be homeless. Is R. Kelly in prison? Are they? But I just think that we just need to take each day as it comes. And I keep saying this to people, that we need to live in the here and the now. It's very, very important. And keep our vibrations up. But what I picked up on Sunday night was that things are going to get very heated this week coming in and next. So let me get this right. Is R. Kelly a singer or a rap singer? Because I'm like, is that right? Dear me. And financial abundance should be there for everybody. It really should. Nobody should be struggling in this day and age. It's just got an undertone of evil at the moment, hasn't it, guys? It's like we just know that we're living in very dark times, so we just have to all come together and care for each other. I believe I can fly, yeah. Dearie me. It just goes to show you just don't know, do you? And then, of course, we've got this virus, what they're talking about, which doesn't surprise me, you know, wherever they've concocted this one up from. But this is the next thing what could be coming into the end of the year, new year. Is it called white pneumonia or something? I really don't know. They're talking about it. We could face power cuts in the UK. I will look into it for the whole of the globe. I've had lots of people reaching out to us wanting to do special updates on Africa because the people are really suffering over there, parts of South Africa and that. So I'm going to look into, you know, places like that. And I'm also going to look into Australia, and we'll just take it day by day. It's about us all coming together and not worrying, really. Is it called white lung? Is that what it's called? Oh my God. So we need to pump up on our vitamins. That's what we need to do. And I want to say stay vigilant, you know, and keep faith. Please say the Tories will be out. I bloody hope so, Ashley. I bloody hope so. Please say the Tories will be out in our next election. I'm going to be looking into him next, Rishi Sunak. But we're not doing world predictions tonight. We're going to do your personal. Okay, this is for you all. Yeah, I'll be looking into New Zealand as well. I think it might be best if I do like separate as well at some point, like I did tonight. I looked into Donald Trump and Biden. So I think if I do separate little videos, you'll probably get more out of it as well. Yeah, people seem to forget about New Zealand, don't they? And they forget about Ireland a lot as well. There's so many different places in Scotland as well, you know. It's then you had a lady what got stabbed in Wales. That was another one. That was a few days ago. A pregnant lady. A lot of stabbings over here, guys. Yeah, extra virgin olive oil is very good for you, Margaret, yeah. I can't believe you're saying that, Seki, about Madeleine McCann. Is she still alive? I was just thinking about that earlier on. It's a very difficult one, that. And I'll talk about it on Sunday night. But I do need to look into it properly. Okay. Yeah, Star. But as things hype up and immigration becomes a flooding in over our borders, I mean, it just shows that the whole system's broken, doesn't it? And the so-called rulers have gone rogue, really, haven't they? They've gone rogue. Vitamin D. Yeah, vitamin D3 is good as well, isn't it? D3. It's good for your immune system. Okie dokie. I'm going to try not to be too croaky tonight. The kittens have gone quiet. They'll probably come alive soon. Right, so we'll start with Aries. And I'm going to start for now And I'm going to take this up to this time. What date are we today, guys? I'm terrible. What's the date today? We're going to take it by the first week coming into January. Okay? Yeah, I sound all snuffly, don't I? The 7th. Okie dokie. I should have blown my nose before I started. Excuse me. Right, so this is the Aries forecast, Christmas forecast for Aries, Sun and Moon rising. So sit back and relax and let's look into the looking glass. I'm going to give you all Christmas songs as well, guys. I feel like we're going to get into the Christmassy mode. So I feel things have been very sort of heavy for you recently. I definitely feel it's time to reflect, not to worry. Some of you have been feeling a little bit under the weather, should I say? If not physically, mentally. And I want to say there's been a break in the road, things are going to start to get back on track. Where you've been leaving old people behind, it's Aries, yeah, excuse me. New people are coming in and old people are coming back from the past. Okay. I get this sense of fun, what's coming out in the crystal ball for you, Aries. And I think it's about you finding the child within you. And I'm getting the saying lighten up, but I'm not meaning that in a condescending way. I just feel like you need to let your hair down and not worry so much. Try not to worry. I always say get into the law of attraction. I'm getting Christmas is going to be a time to reflect. A time to reflect. And as you know, we are all spiritually ascending. So some of you may be starting to pick stuff up from the spirit world or sense stuff. You know, like say repeating of numbers, sensing things, feeling things. So your intuitions could become sharper, that type of thing. But it's about not taking it out on your close loved ones around you. And remember that when we start to ascend, sometimes we can get affected by close loved ones because we get easily triggered. But what I want to say is that it's a time to reflect. It's like you're healing old wounds. And I don't know if you've been feeling like that for a while, but it's time to slow down and start looking after you, Aries. I'm going to give you some numbers. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers, so get your pens. You might want to write these down if you want to put them on the lottery. I've had emails saying, don't give out the lottery numbers, it's evil. Well, you know what? I will give out the lottery numbers because if it's going to make you, some of you in the audience millionaires, so be it. Okay. So here we go. Aries lottery numbers. Is it 7 numbers? 15, 21, 46, 42, 32, 19 and 10. All right, and that's the Aries lucky numbers. Okay, so I think it's a case of slowing down, reflecting on your life, not worrying. I know there's been a lot of grief there. Things are going to start to get better for you. For some Aries who are single, I definitely feel there's a blast from the past coming back in for you. Okay, but remember where you've got your soulmate, you've also got your twin soul. All right, but I also feel that there could be that there's a choice that you have to make. I'm getting that song Torn Between Two Lovers. But I'm also getting for Aries who are in relationships, it's about understanding each other, just taking that time out. You don't need to have a lot of money. Just go out for a little drive in the car. be around nature, go to the seaside, wrap up if you're in cold weather. Just being around nature is going to really help you. So this is a healing month for you, Aries, and it's a time for reflection. Find the fun within you. I'm getting that song, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. I'm getting that. It's as if that you just need to have joy within you. Watch them movies, chill, be around nature. You're discovering the new you for the new year. Okay? But where there's been a lot of grief, unfortunately, I can't take your grief away, but you need to understand that your loved ones are with you. They're only in another room. Watch for signs this Christmas. Watch for signs coming in. Angels are going to sing to you this Christmas. And I'm going to leave that one with you. Okay. So that's the forecast for Aries. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Aries. Okay. I've been drinking that cranberry. Right, let me get a drink. Okie dokie. Taurus. Taurus, the bull. Okay, I'm getting the song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Do, 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 do. I'm getting all the old movies tonight. Oh, Taurus, you need to slow down. And you've been doing a lot of reflection over the last month or so, couple of weeks. I want to say that new year, new start, plans will come to fruition. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting the 16th for you. It's going to bring you some big news. It could be coming in. When's the 16th of December? All right. But I get the 16th of December is going to be good for you. I want to say that it's time to invent the new you. So some of yous out there are being, maybe wanting to change your life or change your wardrobe, change your look. And I want to say go for it. Go for it. It's definitely going to be, I think when you do self-care on yourself, it really helps because then it reflects back to you. You magnet back what you give out. Okay? And I'm also getting the song I Am Sailing by Rod Stewart. So some of you have been thinking about going on a journey or going away over the holiday time or going to see family. And try not to worry about money. Like I say, get into the law of attraction, things are going to improve. But I am getting, there's a question mark to do with moving house. So I don't know if this is you, Taurus. You've been thinking about it, or you've been thinking about doing home improvements. But I definitely, or some of these may be into real estate, that type of thing. But I definitely feel that there's properties coming out here very strong in travel. I think you're going to have a busy year next year, a really busy year. But where you feel you've been torn, and it could be to do with family situations, that type of thing, I think it's about just learning to say no and not being nasty about it, but just, you can't always keep pleasing everybody. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. Does that make sense? It's coming through really, really strong. I want to say for single Taurus people out there, I definitely feel that love faces you head on and you've been looking in the wrong direction. You've definitely been looking in the wrong direction. What I want to say is that you're going to get a surprise. So any invitations that you get over the holiday time, Take them invitations, because it's hard for the angels to intervene when you're doing the same thing all the time. So when you change your sort of routine, that's how angels can intervene. But I want to say love is facing you head on. And you either know this person or you're going to know this person very, very soon. For Taurus people who are in relationships, what I want to say is, again, I'm getting lighten up, but not meaning in a nasty way. So I want to say it's a case of not getting triggered. Maybe you need to heal from past pain, past relationships, get into your crystals. There's loads of ways you can heal. It's about talking about it, going for therapy, go for alternative therapy. Letting it go. And the song I also want to give you is from Frozen, and it's called Let It Go, because Taurus have a way of sometimes winding themselves up and brewing on things. You know that song from Frozen, Let It Go, Let It Go. I don't think I'm singing it properly, but you know that song? So I feel it's as if that's what you need to do. It's like the new you's coming in. But this work is going to change for you. It's coming through really, really strong. So for people who are, I'm getting a lot of ambition here in changes in a direction will pay off. Also, there's going to be baby news. You're going to hear of this around you. Okay, so I'm going to give you some lucky numbers here. Be it whatever you want to do with them, or the maybes that might mean something to you. I'm getting 13. Number 6. Number 12. 31. 14. And number 8. How many numbers have I given you there? Have I given you enough? I'll give you one more as well. I'll give you number 11. Okay, so what I want to say is that it's a transformation time for you. It's a time to reflect. It's a time to let things go. Remember, everybody's healing across the planet. This is why the world has gone bonkers. All right? Because I always say this, some people have come here to heal, to change the world, to teach, to tell. And some people have just come back to heal their karmic roots. All right? And we are all healing our karmic roots. So it's a case of being kind to yourself and not to worry. See if there's anything else for you. Taking care, it's coming through, and change. Stop worrying and start eating well. Remember, you can't run that engine on no engine oil. So it's only 6 numbers, Sue. Okay, I'll give one more, which is number 4. All right, so that's for Taurus. That's an added one on. Okay. Time to reflect. Don't go back, go forwards. But love is facing you head on. If you are looking for love, it's facing you head on. A signature of a document. I say signatures on documents, and to go for it. And if that's not for you, it's for somebody very close around you. All right? So try not to worry. Okay? If you're worried about financial situations, I feel things are going to change for you. Things are going to pick up. But you must try and practice the law of attraction, and not to feel afraid to ask for help. Okay, so try not to worry. That's what's coming through very strong. The 10th is going to bring you some big news, and I'll leave that one with you. Have a beautiful Christmas there, Taurus. All right. This is heavy. I have to keep putting it down. I'm just reading some of your comments here. Oh, Rose, I'm so sorry about that. Rose Fitzgerald, I need financial. I'm a mess over Christmas and bills. You can only do your best, Rose. You know, and if you're struggling with bills, you just got to ring these companies up and tell them. They can't get blood out of a stone. It's no good making yourself poorly over it. That's what I say. Does that make sense? Everybody who's in this audience tonight will feel they will receive the healing which you deserve, okay? Try not to worry. Remember, it's only one bloody day. It's only one day. Valerie, will I own my own home? I do believe you will. I do believe you will, sooner rather than later. Right. Gemini. Jemmy. One of my favourite star signs. It was my dear late brother's star sign. Geminis always make me laugh. I always get on well with Geminis. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of December coming into the beginning of January. Why am I getting this song? This is bonkers. I've got A2I laughing. For anybody who doesn't know who A2I is, he's my little light being of light, and he gives his messages for people through songs, all right? And he wants to give this out to Gemini, and it used to be from the Beatles. It's a hard day's night. How did they sing that? Do 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 do. I'm getting Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. So to me, you've been working really hard. Everything's been hard for you, Gemini. You've been taking life far too seriously. But by God, you've been in a pickle. I do feel it's as if that, I get this feeling that you're trying to please everybody, but then you're left feeling bedraggled yourself. Is there such a word as bedraggled? Bedraggled. I'll make it up. So you're feeling very bedraggled. You feel very torn. And then you're always left up feeling agitated at the end. And you need to start putting yourself first. You need to stop being so hard on yourself. That's what I want to say. There's huge changes coming in with work for you into the new year, if you are looking for that. If not, it's for somebody close around you. It's as if that you've had to weed a lot of your garden. You've had to get rid of a lot of weeds out of your life, Gemini. A lot of rubbish. And now it's the time for you to pick the roses. But because the veil is so thin, you're seeing it for what it really is. And it can be very painful when we have them rose-coloured glasses taken off. It can be very, very painful. So I want to say I always say this to my clients, do what you want to do. It doesn't have to be expensive. It might just be a hobby, or write things down what you like to do. And then when you're doing things you like to do, you attract the right friendships, relationships into your life. There's this sense of creativity within you which has been squashed down, and you're trying to bring it out of you. Some of you might be in that field. You might be artists. You may be wanting to start your own business up. Or there's that lucky break coming in for you to do with for your career or for a dream that you want to do. And I want to say the answer that you've been waiting for is a big yes. is a big yes, Gemini. It's coming. It's definitely coming what you want. Okay? So it's like you're letting go of all the weeds and the snakes out of your garden. And the flowers are coming in for you for next year. Try not to worry about money. But all this hard work is going to pay off for you. Everything that you want will come right. Keep practicing the law of attraction. I feel like I need to give you the greens, the colour greens. I don't know if it's that you're lacking in vitamins within your diet. Or maybe it's the lucky leprechaun green might bring you some luck. I'm going to give you some numbers here, Gemini. Celebrations will come over the holiday time for you. I see a clinking of glasses. Or shocks will come from around family. But nice shocks. Where there'll be one shock, there'll be two. 27, 15, 32, 34, 39, 17, 49. Have I repeated one of them numbers there? You'll have to tell us. They're your lucky numbers. For single Geminis, it's time to get them dancing shoes on and get yourself out. Remember, you've become too much of a hermit for a long time and you need to do your hobbies. It's not always about going into pubs or clubs. It's about, you could just be doing a hobby and you might meet a nice friend and then the friend takes you to coffee and then that nice brother or sister's there to meet. By the way, all of these readings are gender fluid, all right? So it's for everybody. But what I want to say to you is that you've got to take that chance. Stop being that hermit. Stop hiding away. There is a tree which is about to branch out for you into next year. And where there's been falling outs, it doesn't matter, Gemini, who offers the olive branch first. It's about getting that Christmas spirit and getting back in touch, because then you won't be so miserable. Okay? Remember, these are general readings and you can contact us if you want more in-depth readings, okay? But this is what I'm getting tonight for Gemini. I've got a bit of money luck coming in for you, Gemini, and I want to say into the beginning of January there's going to be some, I don't know how to say, all this money coming in, green money. For Geminis who are in relationships, I want to say it's plans that you have been planning for a long time are going to start to come together. And what I want to say is that you really need to understand that where there's been a clash within your relationship, there is a new understanding, and it's not about holding back. It's about just telling your partner what you feel and stop brewing on it, because then it'll just all heal. So there's been a learning curve that you've both been going through. Things are going to get better. But some of you have been thinking of walking away, but it's you're not quite shutting the door yet. You're not quite shutting the door yet. But on the whole, I feel it's within the relationship, it's definitely like them sticking plasters are being put back on. So maybe some of you have been going through, who are in relationships, have been like on nearly the brink of splitting, and then all of a sudden you're getting like a new wave of passion again. Especially if you're in that twin flame relationship. but there's definitely luck coming your way. And there's a Middle Eastern surprise. It sounds very exotic, doesn't it? There's a Middle Eastern surprise. You'll laugh about this when it comes off. So I hope that helps there for you, Gemini. Have a beautiful, Merry Christmas. Okay, I'll just put this down for a second. Good evening there, Grateful. So up to now, for the people who are coming new in the stream, I've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and I'm about to do Cancer. Just give us 2 minutes. Believe me, if you all know the real truth of my word, Christmas, just wait for 2024. Just what Lucy and Luke said in here on Twitch. So you're enjoying this so far? Did you like that, Mary? Are you a Gemini? Okay. We are up to Cancer now, aren't we? Yes, Cancer. Okay. Straight away, Cancer. What I'm getting here very strong is, all I want for Christmas is you. And you, and you. I love that song. My little Jack Russell, she had 3 puppies. Right, she had 3 puppies and 1 passed, and she ended up with 2 puppies. They were so cute, and she had them on the 11th of December, and you're going back quite a few years, and they were so cute, these puppies. And I was going to put little Santa hats on them and stick it out as a video on YouTube to that song, because that's how cute they were. Okay. I want to get like where there's been such this broken heart, Cancer. Broken heart can mean many things. It could be that you've been through a lot of grief, some of yous out there. It could be grief within a relationship or a lack of a relationship. But it's as if I feel that there's a big sticking plaster coming on your broken heart this Christmas. And I want to say that out of the mouth of babes comes the truth. It's a message from Spirit for you, and it's going to mean something for you over the Christmas. So where there's been a lot of pain, where some of you have had grief or lost loved ones, you watch for signs coming in from Spirit and love around you. I get, as I look into this crystal ball, that the dots are going to start to get put together, because there's been a lot of loneliness, there's been a lot of pain, but you've also been extremely busy. You're that caring person what looks after everybody else, but you always think, well, who's there for really me? But you do have a lot of love around you. And I do feel it's as if that it's a time of reflecting on that, and everything's coming together for you this Christmas. Try not to worry about money. Things are going to start rolling in for you. And I've actually been shown an avalanche of money coming in for you. If you do not receive this by January, you will receive this by February. So maybe there's a little bit of a wind to come your way. What I want to say to you is that there's a lucky unicorn coming in here. So a lot of you in this audience will be very psychic with you being Cancerians, very much empaths. But I get that childlike energy, what's coming through. So it's about relaxing, trying to have fun, try not to worry. And there's definitely a surprise. There's like a blast from the past coming back in again for you. There's definitely like a blast from the past coming in again. Your loved ones are just there. They're just in another room. Everything will be fine. You will get signs that they're there for you. For Cancerians who are in relationships, I want to say it's going to be a very sexy Christmas. A lot of love. A lot of laughter. And stop stressing about your home. I don't know why I'm getting that. See, Cancerians are normally homemakers. Or some of you thinking of moving, or some of you thinking of locating elsewhere, or maybe starting a new business up elsewhere. There's like ending of a doorway and then a new doorway opening as you're going into this corridor. You're going through like a new avenue, pathway, a new pathway in your life. So you're going to have a lot of fun this Christmas if you are in a relationship. Watch that you don't overdo it on the alcohol or the sugar intake. So you need to watch your health that way. You're going to have a very jolly Christmas. For Cancerians who are single or looking for love, you know, it's not, like I always say, it's not always about going out and about, but why don't you try that internet dating? You just never know. Or it might be, because I'm being shown the internet here, it might be it's somebody that you get to meet talking on the internet. But like for the first time ever, stop trying to force that key into the lock when it's the wrong key. Just do it your way. And everything will start to fall into place for you. Because I feel there's been this sense that you've been very indecisive for a few weeks now, quite a while. Where there's been problems with health, things are going to start to improve, but I feel like you need laughter and you need good food inside you. You must watch your diet over the Christmas holidays. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers, Cancer. 19, 21, 24, 37, 27, 14, and number 9. All right, they're your lucky numbers. Be whatever you want to do with them. People put them on the lottery, or it could be them dates when they'll bring big news coming in for you. See if there's anything else. Home improvements will go well. And something that you've been waiting for a long time will get sealed and it will get delivered. It's a yes to the question that you've been worried about. It will be okay. It's not what you think. It will be okay. So whatever it is that you're worried about, Cancer, it will be okay. That's what I've been shown. But by God, for the ones for the Cancerians who are in that relationship, that happy relationship, you will be able to have fun with your partner or the one you want to be with. For the ones who are shutting the door on divorces or past relationships, if you're not knowing that special other one, they're coming in very, very soon. And I'm going to leave you there with a lot of love from Spirit. And I want to say have a happy, happy Christmas, Cancer. it's definitely going to start to fit well, and things are going to start to move in the right direction into the January. Happy Christmas, Cancer. Okie dokie. Just give us 5 minutes. It's very heavy, that. Are you enjoying it? We've got a new subscriber. Thank you to all the new subscribers coming in on Twitch. Welcome to our little humble abode. And Crystalo's coming in as well. Okie dokie. I think it's going to be Leo next, isn't it? Leo the Lion. I feel like when I'm sitting here doing this, I think like something's about to go boom, and it's on world news. It's like there's something big, huge about to happen soon. And we've got to try and raise the vibration and keep all jolly. Definitely in massive changes there, look. Definitely changes happening on this planet. I'll be talking about it all on Sunday night. Do you like my jumper? It's an old jumper. I got it from a supermarket. Like when you go to the store. I don't know what you call them, supermarkets over in the States or whatever. And it's from Tesco's. Florence and Fred, I think. It's ancient. And I've got like the jacket to match as well. And I just thought, I'm going to put this old Christmas jumper on for you. It's nice to be Christmassy, isn't it? Okay, Leo. Let's see what's happening for you for the month of December now and going into up into the 8th of January. Okay. It's like you've been on one massive roller coaster, Leo. You've been so busy, and you've been thinking about new ideas for business, for things that you really need to do into the new year. And you've got some brilliant ideas, but it's about you just being you. And not worrying, just you be you. That's what I want to say. It's as if everything on the surface looks very polished. It's as if everything on the surface is very pristine, but underneath there has been pain, there has been upsets. And I'm talking about relationships here. But there's a new understanding coming in. Remember, for the ones who are in long-term relationships, you signed a soul contract before birth that you would be there to support each other. But where you've got your soulmate, you've also got your twin soul. And sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side, but there could be temptations for you into next year. And I'm not saying that you'll go there, but do watch for that. But there is a new understanding within your relationship. And I'm getting that song by George Michael. Well, last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day you gave it away. I'm getting that song, but I don't know if you've been reflecting or looking back on the past or what could have been with somebody else, but there's still somebody else to cross your path, but that does not mean that you're going to leave your partner. And for the ones who are on their own, love is just around the corner. Okay, that's what I'm being given there. So I feel like I just need to slow you down. Everything just needs to slow down. I'm being given confetti. So maybe there's going to be You're going to hear of an engagement, or you're going to hear of you're going to a wedding. Invitations are coming up. They're chucking loads of confetti at you. And there's an opportunity for you to change the direction within a career move or work. And I want to say that you can do both. So possibly watch for that. There's possibly moves on the cards here. So anybody who's thinking of moving or home improvements, that will definitely be making plans by the end of the year going into next. But I definitely feel like you need to slow down. Again, there's a time for reflection here. But I do see a lot of parties and big, huge news coming in around a friend. So watch for that. Definitely baby news coming in the cards here, Leo. I'm also being given the colour red for you, which is, it's very passionate. Time for change. Definitely a direction change, or something what's going to morph off into another direction to do with work. You just had a house move there, Catherine? That's interesting. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers. 52, 51, number 5, 26, number 9, number 10, and number 1. They're your lucky numbers, okay? I want to say don't overspend, hold out. Any decisions to do with a vehicle or a car, hold out until the new year. And I want to say let your hair down and stop worrying. But sometimes you need to take time out. That's what's coming through really, really strong. Yeah, so going back to the relationship where things have been at loggerheads, there's a new understanding coming in for people who are in relationships. And if you haven't been at loggerheads within a relationship, things are going to get deeper and go to a deeper level. So I want to say that there's definitely time for reflection, time to slow down, not to worry, because you're going to have a busy year into next year. And also you need to watch your diet as well, but don't be too serious about it. It's more about not calories, it's about vitamins. That's coming through really strong. You haven't got to rush at things, you just have to take things slowly. So maybe you've been thinking about, if not therapy, maybe it's a new way of looking at things, or stop worrying, stop panicking. But I definitely feel like it's going to be a busy year for you next year. So it's like you need a rest over this Christmas. Does that make sense? I feel like I need to give you all the berries in the diet, and vitamin C is coming through very strong for you. It's all about your immune system. Yeah, you need rest over the Christmas holidays. Have you been thinking about writing a book, Leo? Or is there somebody around you been thinking about that? Or maybe you've been just doing your own diary, wondering what to do with your diary, with your life. But things are definitely going to change for you. I want to see you've definitely made a mark, and you will continue to make that mark into next year. It's going to be a very successful year for you, Leo. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I want to say happy holidays and happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, Leo. Okay. Where are we up to now? We need Virgo. And I need a juice. I need a juice, guys. I need 5 minutes. Should we have a 5-minute break? And then we're halfway through, aren't we? We're sort of halfway through. So I'm going to put, I don't know if I can. Normally I put a picture on and I don't know if I can because I've lost it. Oh, sugar. What I'll do is I'll put something on. I don't know if it's my home screen that I can put on, if my picture, if my hometown. If not, it might be a short little video and it'll stop after a short time. I'll be as quick as I can. I'm going to go and make a drink, make a cup of tea. Sounds good. Need to put up laundry. I've already done the cancer, but after the stream, what I'll do is I'll timestamp it all for you. Okay, it was the 4th one in, I believe. I've just done cancer before. But you'll be able to play them back. So give us 5. I'm going to go and put the kettle on, go and make your drinks or your popcorn or whatever, and I'll be back in 5, okay? I'll not be a minute. Now, how do I do this? Give us 5. Okay, I hope I wasn't too long. Give us a 5-5. I'm just going to refresh my chat. We've got a nice audience in here tonight. Everybody who wants to watch horoscopes. It's coming through now. Let's get my coffee. Decaf, of course. It's rather nice, like. Nescaf decaf. Cheers. Good. Oh, that's better. For some unknown reason, I've lost my mid-screen picture. So I'll have to sort that out on Twitch. But never mind. I'll cut it out at the end. I'll cut it out. I'll do some fiddling around with it. I'm back. I love your longer shows. Listen when driving. Or do you drive a long way? Oh, that's nice, Diana. I want to say is it good morning to you now? In Australia? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you all are. For new people coming in on the stream, we are doing the star signs, and I believe we're Virgos next. So sit back and relax. Jackie is in the top of the Highlands of Scotland. Well, hello there. Is it cold? Is it chilly up there in the hills? Is it? That's nice. Okie dokie, let's start. Is the countdown to Christmas is happening now. Everybody's rushing around like lunatics and trying to sort their affairs out and their homes out and God knows what. But it can be a very happy time of year. But as you know, it can also be a very sad time of year. And we mustn't forget about people who are suffering. And I just think it's about just living in the present, not stressing about everything. And like I say, tomorrow's only another day. So let's start. Let's do Virgo. And this is for the month now, for your Christmas reading, going into January. Let's see what's ahead for you. Okay. A lot of nostalgia here. It's starting to haze in. I'm getting that song. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. It's funny because I'm getting that film. Who watched it? Is it Sleepy in Seattle or something? What's that song? Sleepless in Seattle? What was that song with did it have Tom Hanks in? And I'm getting that film. Do you know the film I'm on about? And I'm getting, it's like for the ones who have been on their own, for the ones who have been, it's got Meg Ryan in, for the ones who have been suffering, there's hope there. Like I've been seeing this for a while, where you've got your soulmate, you've also got your twin soul, okay? And there's always a second chance if you are looking for love. And it's about not feeling afraid and reaching out when you need that help. So where things have been tough for you, things are going to start to come together for you. All the hard work's going to pay off. And you've been letting a lot of things go, Virgo. Sleepless in Seattle, that's right. I'm getting that film for you. So where there's been broken hearts, there's going to be love hearts. Love heart is popping out for Virgo and new beginnings. And for Virgos who are in relationships, I want to say that there's joy coming your way. For the ones who are in relationships and want to get out of the relationships, there is a new understanding. There's definitely communication happening for you. And I definitely feel the new year will bring that in for you. It's like you're spreading your wings and you're starting new ventures. And not feeling afraid. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. And it's time for joy. It's time for letting your hair down. I've got love and it's bouncing out of this crystal ball for you. But love doesn't always have to be in a sexual relationship. It could be love and understanding where there's been conflict, where there's been war, where there's been falling outs, coming back together again. Mending bridges, that's what's coming up. And new projects that are underway or things that you're trying to get off the ground will start to grow, will start to happen for you. But you've been working so hard, Virgo. And if you're not working, it's about working at yourself, working of what you want. Things are going to start to fall into place for you. All the hard work is going to pay off. Where you feel like you've been in a vice, your head's been in a vice and squashing you down. Things are going to it's like you're being free from it all. Like they're taking that vice off you. And things won't be looking so complicated very, very soon. Things are going to start to look clearer for you. There's a clearer picture coming in. You need to get them dancing shoes on. The party invitations coming in. And not to be that wallflower, not to hide away. There's definitely a lot of laughter here coming in for you where there's been sadness. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers here. I am getting 20, 27, 17, 29, 42, 44, and number 2. Okay? So they're your lucky numbers there. What else can I see? There's definitely travel on the cards here for you. So I don't know if some of you are going away for Christmas or maybe planning on going to a party or going on a bit of a journey, vacation. Maybe you're planning it for next year. Where there's been a lot of organising and rushing around. I definitely want to say there's a very homely love and energy what's coming in for you for this Christmas. And it's about knowing that you can do it. Again, I've been saying this to everybody, practice the law of attraction. I'm also getting affairs of the heart and it's coming in very, very strong. And what's that saying? All fair in love and war. But I'm getting a lover's triangle here and it's coming through very, very strong. And if this doesn't mean anything for you, it could mean for somebody close around you. But it's about forgiving and moving on and letting go. And a young child will bring some joy into the family this Christmas. There's a lot of travel into next year for you. Pregnancy's coming in here. And I'm not saying it's going to be you, Virgo, but it could be somebody, a long-awaited pregnancy, what comes up in the family with some big news there. So watch for that. Where there's been conflict, things are going to start to look clearer. Agreeing to disagree and walking away. Legal situations will all go in your favour, and we're looking into the early part of next year. Where there's hospitals, it will be okay. Where there's hospitals, everything will be okay. Where there'll be moves within the family, there'll be 2 moves. It's coming in really strong. There's like a switching over where somebody's moved and they're not happy and then they're switching back again, or 2 people in the family, there's going to be 2 moves. I want you to remember that. It's time to look into your diet. I don't know if you've been doing that. And just reflecting on everything, you know. But definitely new additions coming into the family, so watch for hearing of that. Remember, these are general readings, so it might not all relate to you. But if you do want a more intense readings, I do them, and I'll put the link in the description after this video. What else am I seeing? Jealousy's coming out in this crystal ball, and I don't know why. Has it been you jealous, or has it been somebody close around you who's been jealous of you? But I feel it's been like a misunderstanding as well. Maybe some of you have been going through a bit of a misunderstanding. But I definitely feel where there's been conflict, things are going to start to come together for you there, Virgo. Definitely new projects will take off into next year. Any plans that you are making will definitely come into fruition. Definitely happen. It's fading out now. And I'm getting the colour blue for you for luck. Especially if you're going to any important dates or interviews or anything like that. You definitely like you're going through a new doorway into next year. So I want to say happy Christmas, Virgo, and have a good one. So I hope that's helped. Okie dokie. So people who are coming in new, I'm not reading individual readings. I'm doing the star signs for Christmas for everybody. And I believe that we're up to Libra now. Are you enjoying it? Have you been having a few jealous ones around you, Julie? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's get my coffee. The cats are quiet tonight, aren't they? Hello there, David, on YouTube. Okie dokie, Libra. Let's see what's in store for you for Christmas and for January. Straight away, I'm getting Santa baby, do 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 do. I'm getting that song for you. So I know everyone's buying a lot of presents at the minute, but I don't know, Libra, if you've really been going to town here. You've been spending a lot. Making a lot of plans. Are you feeling a bit torn at the moment, Libra? Do you feel it's as if that you're in a bit of a a pickle and you don't know which way to go. Typical Libra trait. Shall I go this way? Shall I go that way? That's like the scales. And I want to say that you can do both. You don't have to look at things as black and white. Just do what you want to do. Remember, everybody's feeling it at the minute because everything's tense and the veil's very thin. Things have been rather restricted for you, and I want to see where there's been a lack of money or a lack of work, that work's going to change. You have to believe in you. You're very, very gifted. For people who are wanting changes in their career, I want to say that there's something there for you, but you've been maybe tweaking it a bit. Could be a new business or something that you're trying to change slightly, and it will really take off. Or there's going to be, for job interviews, I want to say the colour purple is going to bring you lots of luck. But purple's also bringing in clarification. I want to say into the beginning, the first few weeks of January, there's going to be a massive change there for you. They're giving us a big tick. And if this is not for you, this is for somebody with a close loved one around you or somebody close in your life. For Libras who are looking for love, I want to say that, again, do what you want to do when you are doing, your hobbies and stuff like that. That's when you meet the right people. But you're trying too much. That right person will come in at the right time when you least expect it. But it's hard for the angels to intervene when you're like a little robot every week, every day. You have been feeling a little bit flat recently, and things are going to definitely start to change for you. You are the homemaker. You are the one that likes to please everybody. But when everybody's gone to bed at night time, or when everybody's gone home, you have been quite low. I feel like I need to lift you up and tell you that everything's going to be okay. There's joy coming into the family this Christmas for you, Libra. And where there'll be one set of big news, there'll be three. But two of them will be connected with family, and one of them is going to be to do with a shock with somebody who was family or a distant friend or somebody that you've pulled away from. For Libras who are in relationships, I definitely feel that there's a new understanding within the relationship where you feel like you've been grown apart a bit because you've both been very busy. Things are going to start to come back together again for you. Maybe it's time to have that little vacation together, or go on a trip, or just having that sexy candlelit dinner. You know what I mean? It's just making that time for you and your partner. Engagements and love affairs of the heart is coming out here. I'm getting this music. It's all like rock music's coming out here. Retro 70s, 80s rock music. And I don't know if that means that you're going to go to a concert, or maybe some of these are artists are wanting to start your own venture off, and I want to say go for it. Because what decision that you make in that move you make into the January will pay off later on in the year. Different timelines in your life. I'm going to give you some numbers here, your lucky numbers. And I want you to write them down if you need your lucky numbers. I'm being given a diamond for you as well. So maybe diamond would bring you luck if you've got a diamond. But I'm being given that diamond energy for you. I'm getting 16. Number 9. 23. 33. 13, 14, and number 8. They're your lucky numbers. There's a lot of travel here, and there's definitely new work on the horizon. Definitely new work. In projects that you want to take off, be it either a hobby, could turn into a good little business. Follow your passion. Find your passion, Libra, and don't hold back. All in all, it's quite a good month. Get them dancing shoes on. See if there's anything else. It's like you've been stacking things up for a long time and holding things back, and it's like you feel like you're ready to erupt. It's like you feel like you just can't take anymore, and things are going to calm down. Things are going to, it's like someone's just going to come in and kiss your soul, and just, you're going to go, oh, like everything's changed. Remember, nothing sticks. Frequency is changing all the time. Okay, so I hope that helps there, Libra. Big news coming in from overseas. Have a very happy Christmas. Okay, give us a few minutes and then we're going to go to the Scorpio, I believe. Scorpio's next. You'll be able to play it back. Hi there, Debbie. We've got Debbie coming in on Twitch. How are you? Are you getting into the festive spirit? I haven't got a tree up, guys. I'm so sad about it. Because my cats are naughty. My tree is that big. That big. It's a little dinky little thing. I've got it on the floor next to the television. And even then they're going up to it, and I've got tiny, teeny weeny little baubles on it. Like meant for a doll's house, and they're going and picking them off as well. They're so naughty. So hopefully I'll have one up next year when they're older. Or do you think they'll still be climbing? Because otherwise the tree wouldn't stay up 5 minutes if I got a tree. Okie dokie. I think next year I'm going to get a real tree and make it really sturdy and put bricks on the bottom so they can, if they climb up, hey ho. I'll just leave them in the tree. You're going to be baking soon? Oh, that's good. Debbie's always cooking. Yeah, dogs are good because dogs need masters, cats need staff. Cats just do what they want to do. Naughty elf cats, exactly. I've sent you a little thing today, Louise. Oh, that's nice, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, somebody here in the audience in Twitch, Reese Jed, I had chained my tree to the wall one year when the cats used to climb in there and knock it down. That's a good idea. I've got lots of cat trees, you know, for them to climb up. They've got apparatus on the walls and that. Maybe I should just hoist some tinsel on them. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see what's going on. So, Scorpio. Let's see what's ahead for you. I've just put up a tree with only lights for them. If they knock it over, it will be okay. It's not the same without a tree, like, I must admit. But never mind. Let's see what's ahead for Scorpio for the month of December and into January. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Right, so again, I'm getting new avenue pathways, Scorpio. You've been doing a lot of reflection on your life, be it either personal, business, and you're making plans for the new year, and it will pay off. But I feel it's as if that where times have been tough and heavy, I do feel things are going to start to lift up for you. New communication skills, new ideas, a new pathway within business, new ideas coming in. Creations coming in here very strong. So a lot of Scorpios can be very creative, very psychic. It's about letting go of the past, taking charge of the situation and getting your power back. That's what it's about for you this December, January. Healing and looking into your diet. New projects which will take underway into next year. You may know about these now, or you will start to get these, invent these, make decisions by the end of the year into next. That could also come under the umbrella of moving house or changing your home. Communications overseas by far will take you to extraordinary places within your career. Deep down rabbit holes. Deep down rabbit holes. Remember, everybody's ascending at the moment. Everybody's starting to become more psychic, more spiritual. So there's a new way of thinking, and it's coming in very, very strong into this crystal ball. You're mending and you're healing. That's what's coming out. A lot of Scorpios can be great investigators, great psychics, and great artists. Where there's been pain in your life, things are going to start to improve. And there's a blast from the past coming in. But again, love faces you head on. You may have a decision to make. This is for single Scorpios out there. You may have a decision to make into the new year onwards. For Scorpios who are in relationships, I want to say that in happy relationships, should I say, things are definitely going to, even that's been a bit tense. Things are going to start to improve. There's a new understanding. But it's about not bottling it up. What Scorpios do, and then they explode. It's about just telling your partner what you need or what you want. But some of you may be wanting to shut the door or walk away, but you feel very trapped. But there is a new understanding. Whatever happens, that you'll be making the right choice into the new year. Overseas connections are coming in very, very strong. And helping people. Definitely helping people. There's definitely baby news on the cards again. And offer of love. Offer of love for you. And a secret admirer that could come your way, Scorpio. Somebody that you know but you would never have thought. The project that you've been wanting to complete will be discovered. you will get your lucky break. That's coming through very strong. I'm going to give you some, and there's a secret ready to come out. Oh my God, Scorpio, there's a secret ready to come out over the Christmas holidays. Shocks, but not bad shocks, but definitely something's going to come out. What's going to shock you? A secret. About somebody. I'm going to give you some numbers, lucky numbers, so write these numbers down. Number 9, number 24, number 8, 28, 18, 42, and number 3. Okay, they're your lucky numbers. Travels on the cards here for you. And number 3 and 6 will bring you big news to your door. In a good way. I'm also being shown something about somebody's going to win something. Or there's a win. So I don't know if that's you winning something or somebody close around you is going to win something. But I'm also getting that song by ABBA, Winner Takes It All. Okay? So again, that song, Winner Takes It All, it goes back to singing about a divorce, doesn't it? It's about accepting, moving on. And it doesn't always have to be to do with a relationship. It could be to do with closing contracts or starting new beginnings. That's what I'm being given there. All in all, it's quite an interesting holiday time for you. So it's about nourishing yourself, taking time out for yourself, a new way of thinking. And where there's been darkness, there's so much light coming in for you. And something extraordinary will happen over the Christmas holiday time. And it's linked with spirit. If it's not linked with spirit, it's linked definitely to do with the unknown. Okay? But I want to say that angels are around. And I'm going to leave that one with you. Have a beautiful, happy Christmas, Scorpio. Okay, and all the best. Teddy, I want to win the lottery. Well, you will. If you believe it, you will. You have to believe in it. Does that make sense? Give us a few minutes because that's heavy. Hurts my thumb when I hold that. It's really, really heavy. So we're going to do Saggy next. I hope you've been enjoying these. I'm just reading your comments here. Oh, thank you. Everybody's been commenting on my jumper tonight. It's just an old jumper. I've got quite a lot of clothes, you know, but it's an old jumper. I always pull the Christmas jumpers out at this time of year. Teddy, I want to win the lottery, but I am not a Scorpio. That doesn't matter. You could still win the lottery. Believe, all right? Believe in you. Believe. Get into the law of attraction. Remember, these star signs are for sun and moon rising as well. It's not too bad. It was very cold last week, Cat Manor. Really, really cold last week. But it seemed to have warmed up a little bit. It's still cold, you know, but it's not too bad. Okay, so Saggy. Let's see what's ahead for the month of December. So sit back and relax. Okay. Okie dokie. Where there's been a lot of change in your life and it hasn't been easy. It has been quite difficult for you. I want to say that things are going to definitely start to improve there. And I get this sense that you've been feeling very agitated. You've been feeling very restricted within work. Okay, or career. And I want to say that number 5 will bring you happiness. So that could be like, say, the 5th of January. Right, things are going to start to improve for you. It hasn't been easy for you in love, Saggy, and I want to say that you have to let go of the past. When you let go of the past comes back if it's meant to come back. I've been seeing this for a while, you know, where you've got your soulmate, you've got your twin soul, but when you're in that relationship, even a toxic relationship, you can be joined to that person and it doesn't always serve you well through them spiritual etheric codes. So sometimes you have to release from that. But I want to say that there is a blast from the past going to try to come in, but there's somebody new here on the cards for you. And new relationships, new friendships, new work. Everything's new. It's as if there's an angel coming in and she's washing everything away for you. And she's bringing in new for you. I'm seeing all this white light coming in for you. So try to get into the law of attraction and things will definitely improve there for you. And it's a case of that you're a people's pleaser, Saggy. So you are always worried about pleasing other people and you always put yourself last. And sometimes when you put yourself first, that's when people just have to sort it out themselves. But it's just been, there's been like a run of bad luck and you're going to start to climb them stairs again. Things are going to start to turn good for you. I'm getting that song, what is it? Partridge in a Pear Tree. You know that song, that Christmas song? I'm getting that song for you. So there's like gifts after gifts coming in, surprises coming in. So pamper yourself, look after you, take care of you. Because if you're not looking after you, the universe will not be good to you. So start doing some self-love on you. That's what I want to say. You're taking a charge of a situation where you feel like you've been a referee for a while, trying to keep everybody calm. The dark man with the grey hair will surprise you. That's coming through very strong for a message for Saggy tonight. And a project that you'll take on, if not you, somebody in your family or somebody close in your life, will pay off. It's a big project, but it will pay off. So it's about taking that chance. That's the message I want to give to you tonight. Take that chance. Don't be afraid. Luck is around the corner for you. Things are going to start to change. Because it has been really dreadful for you and things are definitely going to start to improve. And let go. Let go of that negativity. Justice always comes in when karma always comes to that person when you let it go. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers here, Saggy. Okay. 15, 35, 31, 24, 17, 10, and 1. They're your lucky numbers. I feel like I need to send you upliftment as well, where you've been feeling really tired. And again, it's about looking into your diet for your health. What else am I getting? It's been a very testing time for you, Saji, and I definitely feel things are going to change. There's a lot of ambition in these cards here, and I am getting for people who want to be self-employed or who are trying to grow a business. Things are definitely going to change there. Luck is going to change on the job front. Where there's been falling outs around family or friends, watch for shocks. Watch for shocks. And a dark-haired woman is not to be trusted. A woman that you have been wary of. Remember, these are general readings, so they might not mean everything to everybody. But I feel it's as if that everything's going to start to improve for you. Everything is going to start to shift. Saggies in the relationship. Surprises are coming in for you. Contentment. It's like he's going into the winter time in your relationship. And this is a message for younger generation as well. Because I do believe the younger generation are meeting their soulmates younger. Everything's shifting. Have you not noticed time's going really fast? It's like just sometimes the old-fashioned ways are the best. And I want to leave that one with you. Partridge in a pear tree. Lots of gifts to come your way. Have a good one there, Saji. Happy Christmas. Oh, we've got little Zizi here. Come on then, baby. We've got Zizi come. And she wants to say Happy Christmas to everybody. Hello, my baby. Are you all right? Now, don't knock the... She knocked off on Sunday night. Was it Sunday or the Sunday before? She's got this knack with her paw to knock the stream off. She likes to be the sound operator, don't you? Are you all right, baby? You got a treat after the show. So we've done Saggy, so we're going to do Capricorn in a minute. We've got 3 more to go. So pets bring a lot of love into the family, don't they? I just think that I personally don't think a home is the same without a pet. But I've been thinking a lot back over the last couple of days about my dogs, my dear dogs, which are in spirit. Little Sissy and Oliver, my 2 Jack Russells. They used to make me laugh at this time of year because he knew, you know, Ollie, he knew. I used to send Adam to go into the loft to get the Christmas decorations. And then I would, hello there. And then I would say, Santa's coming. And he would bark. They would run up and down the corridor. They would get so excited. They knew when the boxes used to come down from the loft. They loved Christmas, the dogs. Now, you're not going to knock off the stream. I will try and timestamp these after the stream as well for you. So we've got 2 little ladies here, 2 little felines. Say hello, Zizi. And we've got Nala. They've been good girls all night. And of course, Nala has a thing about the mic. So we're going to do Capricorn next. Are you going to be good? Eh? They're dead canny. They're canny little things. So I've ordered them some toys. So they're going to get... I did get them a cat tree which is fixed onto the lounge wall. But of course they've got to have something for Christmas morning. So I've got some toys coming for them. Okie dokie. So we're going to do Capricorn next. Are you going to be a good girl? Okay, Capricorn. Okie dokie. I want to say you haven't been their typical self recently. You know? You need to get that ram back. Is it not the ram back in a Capricorn? Is a Capricorn a goddess, isn't it? You need to get that back, that oomph back. Things have been very difficult for you. It's like you've become in on yourself and you need to start expressing yourself more. Maybe you've been trying to do that for a while. Maybe you've been trying to invent yourself or change you. Reinvent you. But it's as if everything is changing for you into next year. But you haven't got to hide away. You've got to just not be afraid. It's like you've been trying to put the building blocks together, but they've never fitted together. And they're starting to fit together. Everything's starting to come together for you. But you've been very stressed and things are going to start to improve. It's like your whole life has been feeling like that for a while now. It's like you feel like you've been racing against the clock and not getting anything done. Everything's been chaotic. And you've just become quite wanting to hide away in your spare time. Recluse. Become like a recluse. Or maybe as you want to break out. It's like there's two yous, Capricorn. You want to break out and you want to be different. And it's about just taking that chance. And when you take that chance, exciting things start happening. For Capricorns who are in relationships, there's definitely this sense that you feel that you've got there. Like it's all starting to come together. Who are in happy relationships. But it's about making that time for you because it's going to be a very busy time, especially if there's children involved over the Christmas time and family. I'm laughing because it's like you've been cramming things in cupboards and trying to hide presents. And it's a bit like what your personality's been like. And it's like everything's going to start to burst out. For Capricorns who are looking for relationships, I definitely feel it's connected around a journey and it's not that far on into the near future. But you have to go to these places, not hide away. Don't become that hermit. I definitely get finances coming out of this crystal ball, and also to do with real estate, property, that type of thing. So some of you maybe are thinking of moving or changing your home or getting into real estate. That is the way forward if you can do it. There's a clearing of like all this tense energy that it's like you're mending, you've been healing for a while. Where there's been sadness, where there's been tears, there's going to be joy. Where there's been a break in the road because you've had to change your life drastically, things are definitely going to start to improve. Where you've lost that dear loved one, they are still there for you. They're just in another room. Things will start to improve for you. Where there's a large, big celebration, there will be good news in the family. I'm going to give you some numbers here, Capricorn. Lucky numbers. Okay. 41, 42, 14, 24, 32, and number 4. Okay, they're your lucky numbers. You're going in the right direction, but you're trying to do too much at once. It's about you have to get rid of some stuff to move on. This is a cryptic message, it may sound, but it's a message that is there for Capricorn, and it's for every aspect of your life. You're in the right direction, but you just need to get rid of some stuff to move on. So maybe some of you have been very busy. Maybe you're letting go of a lot of pain out of your life. You've been healing. There's definitely moves and changes here coming in for you. Good news coming in, or big news coming in from overseas. And I'm also getting not one, but 2 baby news. You'll hear of 2 baby newses. I'm smelling paint, so that could also be where you are decorating or thinking of changing your home a lot. You've been very busy. Blast from the past again, coming in with a woman this time. Something that you own is worth a lot of money, and I don't know if you realise this. Or there's an antique, or somebody's coming into your life who's connected with antiques. Something what's worth a lot of money right underneath your nose. And I'm going to leave that one with you. On the whole, you're going to have a very interesting Christmas, but it's like you're gaining your energy because you're going to be very busy into the January. So it's about nourishing yourself, getting that good food into you, getting that rest into you, because you have been exhausted. Your health will start to improve once this moves and changes take place into the spring. Because I think a lot of this has been stress that you've been going through. But there's definitely, I'm going to end this with celebration cups and a nice surprise for Christmas Eve. So have a good holiday time and happy Christmas there, Capricorn. All right, so hope that's helped. Okay, give me a few minutes. Give me fingers a rest. It's a time to reflect, isn't it? It's a time to recharge our batteries. Watch all them old movies, you know, the movies that we can just lose ourselves in. And it's not like we're sticking my head in the sand. I think there's been so much awfulness what's been happening from world news to what we've been going through personal in my life, you know, all the pressures with finance, everything. And sometimes it does you good just to get your gym jams on and just watch that old movie, you know, like Jurassic Park or Gone with the Wind or, you know, Home Alone, and just rest. And it does you good. And then you just come back stronger the next day. And I just think it's, because remember, I keep saying this, everything is frequency, everything is energy, and we just need to recharge our batteries. And if you're going into like winter solstice, it's about, you know, on the calendar, it's about where the drawback, they are preparing for the winter, they are hibernating, and that's what we need to do. We need to recharge. Okie dokie. So give us a couple of minutes. Crystals work really well as well. You can recharge the crystals up in salt water. You can do them in the moonlight. And I strongly advise, you know, if things are getting too much for you, just have a nice salt bath if you can. You know, just pamper you. Make some nice soup, you know, put the goodness back into you. But if you can try and be around nature, around winter solstice, it's going to do the world a good. And then if you're going for that nice nature walk, you can ask Mother Earth to grant you wishes, and, you know, and good things come to you when you talk to the trees, you know, when you talk to nature. Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay. So we've done Capricorn, haven't we? We are now Aquarius. One of my other favourite star signs. It's my little granddaughter is Aquarius. They're fascinating characters. They are very imaginative, very creative, very intelligent, very free thinking as an Aquarius. Very artistic. Yeah, your Suge Knight really does help, and you can charge it up in the moonlight. Suge Knight will help you. Or did I not give you a colour there, sweetheart? I want to say purple again. I want to give purple to Capricorns, and it's for protection. You could wear it with interviews or important dates. Purple will bring you a lot of but I also want to give you the stone turquoise for luck. I like turquoise. Native Americans use that. It's very lucky and it's good for protection. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. I know this is not I'm laughing here. I know this is not a Christmas song, but I'm getting Freddie Mercury. And I don't know if you remember that video when he had his rollers in, when he was running around with his Hoover and his I want to break free. And he's like running around with his Hoover. I'm getting the image of Freddie Mercury. And it's like, that's what I feel. That's where you are at. It's like you're going like, I want to break free. So maybe things have been very restrictive. Maybe it's been a drudge. Maybe it's something you've been trying to accomplish or finish. And it's just been all too much for you. And I want to say that it's a time for rest for you. For this Christmas time. It's a time for reflection. And it's a time for fun and letting your hair down. I hope you're not going to knock my thing off, little madam. Do you want to go and play with that? Go and play with the ball. Go on. Go and play with the ball. So I'm getting Aquarius that it's been tough for you. It's been a tight schedule. It's been a tight schedule. And I want to say that the wheel is turning in your favour. So I just think you just need to have rest, replenish yourself, and believe in you. It's very important that you believe in you because things have been difficult for you. For Aquarius who are in relationships, I definitely feel it's as if where you feel like your partner hasn't understood or there's been some clashes there, I definitely feel things are going to start to come together. And there's a new understanding, meeting in the middle. Remember the Black Eyed Peas? They would sing, meet me halfway. I'm also getting that as well. So there's a new understanding for the pair of yous. And for people who are in happy relationships, it's like you're going to be making something. Could that be a baby? Or could that be a new home? Or you're creating something together? Of course, we've got little Zizi here, giving her purrs. She's hilarious. Can you see her, guys? Are you being a good girl? I want to say that there's definitely like an understanding coming in for you. But I'm getting that song, Freddie Mercury, I Want to Break Free. So anything that you've been trying to accomplish is going to finish. And there's success there in the crystal ball for you. For Aquarius who are not in relationships, I definitely feel that there's love coming in on the horizon for you for next year if you are looking for love. Because not everybody is looking for love. Some people just like to be on their own. But Aquarius are a hard character to pin down. But once you capture that Aquarius, you've got them for life. So I want to say that the city holds the dreams for you. The city holds the key. And what I want to say is that all them documents, all them paperwork will get into the right hands. And all them documents, all them that paperwork will get into the right hands. Success is just round the corner for you. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers. And I'm getting the colour pink. And by the way, I had Debbie Browns will bring luck for Scorpio. So I'm getting colour pink for Aquarius for luck. You don't have to wear it. You can put it into a room. You can put it on as a throw. You know, you can put it on as makeup. Pink will bring you good luck. Or pink rose quartz will also, if you take that to a, if you go into a meeting, any important meetings or anything official, it will be all right. Anything official, it will be okay. Carry a rose quartz. Right, so I'm getting 31, 37, 36, 14, 29, number 10 and number 11. Okay? Very strange, but very amazing is what I want to say. Angels are walking amongst you, and watch for encounters with angels. I want to say miracles is just around the corner for you, Aquarius. Have a beautiful, happy Christmas. No mute. Can you hear us now? That is so weird because she hadn't pressed the mute. And that is weird. Just going to push that back a bit. Must have been a glitch. Very, very weird. So what I was going to say to you was, what you might have missed, angels are walking amongst we. And there's, oh yeah, baby girl news coming in for Aquarius. Goodness me. She's looking, mind, Mrs. Orange Eyes. You can keep your little dainty paws off my mute button. Yeah, baby girl coming in there. Are you going to behave? Are you going to be a good girl? So we've got one more to do. We've got Pisces to do. Then we're going to call it a night. She's just been a little tinker. Do you want to come and say hello again? Are you naughty? She's naughty. Yeah, you've got Mercury in retrograde, yeah. What have you got stuck on your taily? You go and lie down over there. Okay. Okay. So Pisces, last but not least, the little fish. My favourite, my oldest son's a Pisces. He's such a softie. Such a sensitive soul. He doesn't look a sensitive soul. He's like built like a brick shit house, like. He's massive. My look, he goes to the gym and that. But he's sensitive, you know. So this is a message for Pisces, because Pisces tend to be tough on the outside and soft as claggy toffee on the inside. Because they have to be, because they've got, a Pisces doesn't have that protective shell like the other water signs like Scorpio and Cancer. They've got no nippers or protective shell, so they're the little fish. So they've got to pretend to be tough when they're really not. So let's see what's ahead for Pisces for this month and next. Get your fingers off that. Right. I'm getting everything that you want will come your way, okay? Everything that you've been waiting for It's been hard. It's been a tough one. I'm just going to watch this cat doesn't knock my thing off. You're going over there. There's a good girl. It's been hard. It's been a tough one. What I want to say is that good things come to the ones who wait. Okay? So when you've been waiting a long time for something, Pisces, it's about to come in. And it's something that you've always wanted. So it could be changes to do with work. It could be a baby on the way. It could be something that you wanted. For Pisces who are in relationships, I want to say that go and play with that. Play with that because you like jewellery. Go on, play with that. Pisces who are in relationships, again, there's a definite new understanding. And it's where you feel like you've been at loggerheads, things are going to start to improve. But it's about not feeling afraid to show that soft side to you. And this goes for both genders, by the way. So there's a new understanding coming in. And for people who are in not in relationships, I want to say that love is closer than what you think. And it could be with somebody that you haven't really liked that much. I know that might sound a bit strange. Love is closer to what you think, and it could be with somebody that you haven't liked that much, or maybe you haven't looked at them that way before, and you're going to start to feel different towards somebody who you never thought would be your type. Okay. There's definite surprises coming in for the first few weeks of January, or definitely before the end of January, okay? And I definitely want to say that baby news is also in the cards here, and surprises. Definitely golden sun on the horizon there. You need to start, maybe as you have been looking at your health, maybe as you've been looking at it in a way into intolerances or changing your lifestyle. But it's not just about food and frequency, it's also about thought form. Thought form is coming in very strong. So it's about getting into the law of attraction and retraining your thoughts. It's like you're changing things. You're giving up things. You're moving into a new 7-year cycle in your life. Things are definitely going to start to improve there. Kicking old habits for the better. When three is on the date calendar, you will receive some extraordinary news, some good news. And I keep getting stalks, baby stalks coming through. That's like baby news. It keeps coming through in this crystal ball tonight. But it could also be like birth of new beginnings for you Pisces. Where you felt that something didn't work before, be it a job interview or a project, something that you really wanted to work and it didn't work, try again. Don't give up. Failure is not when you lose, it's when you give up. Because this time coming in, you will win. This is what's coming in for Pisces. So if this doesn't make sense for this over the holiday time into the January, this year you will win. And I'm being given this very, very strong. I want to give you the colour green and get that lucky leprechaun green there, and a lucky 4-leaf clover's coming in for you. So there's a bit of money luck to come your way as well. I'm being given 2 rose buds, which is like lovers. You may hear of an engagement or somebody with nice surprises. There's some joy coming into the family there. Where there's been sadness and there's been grief, Things are definitely going to start to improve for you there, Pisces. I'm going to give you some lucky numbers here. I'm getting the fairy tale in New York. And it seems apt to say this tonight with the guy who's just recently passed, the lead singer. He'll be with Kirsty MacColl in spirit now. And I want to say that that's been your life. So this is a message for Pisces who are in relationships and it has been a bit drudgy or a bit flat. Things are going to start to become better for you. But I'm getting that is your song tonight, Fairy Tale in New York. I'm going to give you some numbers here. I'm getting 26, 39, 31, 24, 32, 41, and number 10. Where you may have to face something and you're a little bit worried about it, it will be okay. It's about having that courage. Because something can just change like that. Just like that. Very, very quickly. Within a split second. The Sunday before Christmas will bring you marvellous news. Remember, these are like just general, all right? But this is a message for Pisces tonight. The Sunday before Christmas will bring you big news. Gifts. Gifts are coming in with a child. A gifted child will be picked for something. Everything happens for a reason. And abroad's coming in very, very strong. Overseas, I don't know if this is connected for work for you or travel. Or maybe some of you out there are thinking of purchasing of something overseas, like a little house in Spain or an apartment. Some little getaway. Dreams are being made. Dreams are possible. And exploring new possibilities. Some of you may be into the fine arts or wanting to do something as a hobby. And I definitely feel like you're going to explore more of that into the new year. A little seaside town will bring you hope. And it is from a job. It is not where you go to the job. It is where you go from the job to the seaside town. That is coming through extremely strong. I might not have given out all songs to all star signs, and apologies if I haven't. It's just the way it flows. But what else am I getting? I'm seeing that one of my favourite films, and if you haven't seen it, you've got to watch it. It's a British film and it's called Love Actually. It's got a lot of stars in it. And I'm getting the song Love Is All Around. I'm sure it was in the in Love Actually. Love is all around you, wherever you go. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting that song. And the message of hope tonight is that where there's been pain and tears, Pisces, there's happiness there for you. It's just round the corner. Not to give up. Not to give up. It's something to do with a seaside town or a little island, and I'll leave that one with you. But on the whole, you're having a restful Christmas. You're putting things into place. You're putting things into perspective. It's about doing the inner work and having that rest, because you've got such a busy year next year, and you're climbing. And I'm going to leave that one with you. So have a beautiful, happy Christmas there, Pisces. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. Yeah, I keep getting the song, Love Is All Around. And it's about we're all coming together, all around the world, all coming together as a collective. Different cultures, different ways of thinking, and believe in who we are. Believe in who we are, and we are all the same. We are all here to lift this frequency on this planet. And love is the only thing that can change this. As the darkness builds up, as the winter solstice is facing, we can reflect on this and we can change this into love. We are gathering in our new ideas for the new year as a collective. We are having hope. We are having faith to move forward. And as I always say, as a Brit, right, this is what I need to say, is keep calm and carry on. I do believe we're in a war. I do believe we're in a frequency war and a holy war. But this is the time to reflect on things and to put love out there. This time of this very holy day, what's heading towards it, when our Saviour, Jesus Christ, was born. Because no matter what happens in this world, they cannot take that out of us. They cannot take, but we can put that love out there, which will help them. We can change this world. And we will. We are spirit beings in a meat suit. And we are here as the matrix busters to do our bit for society, for Mother Earth. We are the ones who are going to shift this. We are the ones, by doing the inner work and putting out that love, we will see miracles this Christmas. And I'm going to leave that one with you. I hope you have a beautiful Christmas, and I'll be back on again soon. And happy Hanukkah and happy Christmas, happy holidays. And I'm off to make some hot chocolate. You're having a mince pie, Davy? That sounds good. My song is Get a Job. Oh yes, I'll be coming back on again soon. I've got loads to do before Christmas. I'll be on Sunday night. I'll be on Twitch, and you'll be getting loads next week from that. I've got a big looking glass to do for you. So there'll be a lot coming before Christmas. I just thought I would say Happy Christmas. For people who are here and maybe's going away, you know what I mean? But good night, God bless, and may the force be with you all. And I'm off to play Fairy Tale in New York, I think, and make me hot chocolate. I'm going to stick some cream on the top with some flake and be naughty. Good night, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon. Good night. Now, how do I get out of here?